In my last video, which I know all of you have definitely watched, I talk a lot about yield farming, but I don't go too deep into it. In this video, I'll be walking you through basically my process of getting money from an exchange and putting it into PancakeSwap. Decentralized exchanges was one thing that I was kind of skeptical about for a long time, and I finally had to come to a realization on my own on why it actually makes sense. I had to come to that realization first for myself. And when it made sense to me, that's when I was like, yeah, now I feel comfortable pulling the trigger. And that realization is what I kind of want to explain in this video at the beginning, just so you get an idea of if it makes sense to you, then, you might be interested in doing it as well. Check out this scenario, okay? Banks are centralized financial institutions that we have in our society throughout the world, and they've been in business for a very long time. They do a lot of good stuff. Okay, they hold our money and they use it to invest in typically good things, sometimes not so good things, but they typically invest in good things and help society grow. They invest in local businesses. They allow people to purchase homes through loans. So they use the money that people, keep in their bank accounts. They use that money in order to invest in the things that I just mentioned, and that generates income. Then they pass out that income depending on how much money you hold in their bank. And that sounds all great, right? Well, most banks, they have local, brick and mortar locations. That has a cost. There are, think about Chase Bank, one of the biggest banks in the world, the biggest bank in the US. How many 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 figure salaried positions that are in that company. These salaries and all these costs, they're eating into the profits that could be being passed out to the people that are actually making the machine work, the machine being the bank. So with decentralized finance, what smart contracts have been able to do is take the entire banking operation, that entire function, and put it into code. They were able to codify it, right? And that decentralized app became decentralized exchanges. So now it doesn't do everything that a bank does, but it offers a lot of financial tools that people can use. And depending on how much money you put in, that's how much money you get back. But the costs, there's no local, institutions, there's no salaries to pay for a CEO. All this money is being paid back to the people who are involved with it. Once that clicked for me, a lot of the skepticism went away after that, once I came to that realization. So that's what this video is going to go into. I created this intro after I recorded the rest of the video, so it may seem a little bit out of place, but I definitely wanted to have this portion at the beginning so that you understand kind of my mentality on why I'm doing this now versus, it's still fairly new. Decentralized finance is new. No one's late to it yet. So it's not like I'm late. But I could have started it a while ago. This is my explanation on why I'm starting it now. So sit back, please enjoy the video. Let me know what you think. Thanks. All right, welcome back, everybody. As you can see from my shirt, I'm wearing a really nice shirt because it's Go Dogs and F Gators week of the year. Anyway, I wanted to delve a little bit deeper into the yield farming that I was doing with Binance Coin, and I know I talked about how much income it was making me in my last video, but in this one I kind of wanted to go a little bit more into decentralized finance using the PancakeSwap platform, just so you get a little bit more details as to what it entails, and honestly, I wanted to highlight how cheap it is as well, like all the steps that you have to take in order to do it, how cheap it is. I'll keep a running total of how much it costs, and then you'll be able to see the benefits of it, and if that's something that you're interested in. The first thing, so basically the process works like this. You have to send BNB from an exchange. In this case, I'm using Binance.us. You send the BNB to a wallet that supports BNB, but also supports their Binance Smart Chain. There's a bridge between it that the wallet can handle, So that's great. And then from the BSC Smart Chain wallet, you can send it into PancakeSwap, and then you can start earning money that way. So every week I have some reoccurring purchases for BNB and some reoccurring purchases for ETH. And so I'm going to move some BNB over to my wallet and PancakeSwap anyway. So I figured, might as well show it in the video. Free content. So basically, let me log into my wallet. All right. So after I log in, I have a little bit of BNB here right now. But basically what I have to do is I have to send the BNB to this address first. As you notice, it's different than the smart chain address. The smart chain starts with 0x, the same way that Ethereum does. But first I have to send the BNB here. So let me do that real quick. So I come here, I go to withdraw. I want to withdraw my BNB here. Withdraw. The network, so first time around you're, oh, they do have, last time they didn't have BSC. Should I withdraw directly to BSC? I don't know. I can try it out, I guess. Let's try. Because last time they wasn't letting me. So I can go directly to BSC. That saves me some effort. But I won't send all of it. Let me only send some of it. BSC. Here you go. Copy. Preview. Just double check the address real quick. 0xFF, whatever, 5B6. Okay. Looks right. All right. So I checked my email. I got it done. So it's currently pending. So what I can do now, it shows it here, but if I want to, I can copy that. This one's the Binance Smart Chain Explorer. See here, I can put the, Okay, that was weird. It shows up now. Okay, there's a transfer. It says it should be in there. Let's see. That's not right. I had some earlier. All right, I'm back. I'm not sure what is the deal with my wallet here. It's showing a 0 balance on the wallet, but even at the beginning of the video, I had some coins in there. So something's wrong with that wallet. Not sure. Not the biggest issue, because the address, as you can see, shows that I have a balance, including the portion that I just sent. So I just imported my private key from the Binance wallet into my MetaMask in Chrome, and it works just fine. So everything's showing up here fine. So I've been using Firefox for PancakeSwap. I guess I'll just use Chrome now. It should work. So I'll just go over to PancakeSwap now. Actually, wait, no, I have to transfer the rest of my tokens. So let me do that. Binance.us. I guess that's one less. That's literally the only thing I used Firefox for. So I guess now that's one less browser I gotta use. So that's nice. Glad we got that figured out on camera. Withdraw. Gotta choose BSC. Maximum. What? Max, yeah, there we go. Grab my Addy. Okay. Double check. 0x. I just checked the first beginning and then the end. Yeah. Preview. Let's do it. Two minutes after login. Okay. Guess I need a 2-minute break.
Two very boring minutes later.
Just kidding. I didn't hold my breath that long. I got it going. So let me go do my thing in my email real quick. Okay. So far we've spent 0.005 for the transfer fees twice. So we're total. We're at 0.01. Let me write this down. I want to have a running total of what we're spending. So far we got 0.01. The price is like 470. So that's what, $4, 1% of that. Cool. Let's see, is it in here yet? Nope, not yet. There it is, right there. And literally less than 2 minutes past, probably. Off to PancakeSwap now. And make some money. Connected to the wrong wallet. Hold on. Go here. Connect. Now we're cooking. So the last time I made my last video was exactly a week ago, I think. I made that on Tuesday. Yeah, so by the end of today, I should be close to 110 or so. If I press harvest all here, it'll make it a little bit easier, but I want to show you. So I want to show you where those are being harvested from. These are the two farms that I'm going to harvest from. So here's the Cake BNB, it's earned that much, and here's the BUSD BNB, it's earned that much. So if I just go back to the main page, I can just press harvest all here. It makes it a little bit easier. So here, estimated gas fee, 0.001, 0.10%, 0.1%. Confirm. Mark that down. Harvesting. Has to do something else. Another 0.001. Write it down in my handy dandy notebook. All right. Everything's been harvested, I think. Or is that only one? Okay, yeah. So that was from both. Awesome. So now I have, if I go into my MetaMask, I will have assets. I need to import tokens, the wallet. And to do that, I have to go to CoinMarketCap. I haven't done this in a while, so let me see if I remember without having to look it up. There should be a contract address. I copy that. Come here. Oh, wait, maybe I can just press this button. Nice. Add token. Cool. There it is. Okay, so that's everything. Yeah, that's everything that I just harvested right there. Now, the reason I wanted to harvest it is because I can put it back into... I harvested cake from those two farms, and now I can stake that cake here. So in the last week, I've earned $4 here, but this has a higher APY, but in my opinion, more risk because it's only one asset, whereas the farms have two assets. Yep, here I can add more cake. I'm gonna put in the max. I have the 5 that's sitting in my, right there. I'm at the max, confirm. What is it? 0.0019. That's a lot of money, boy. Confirm. And so basically when this is done, I just added $77 to my annual income. Come on, I just gave myself a bonus, a raise. So the next thing I want to do is add the BNB that I took from my exchange that I have in my wallet, and I want to start earning money in the farms with that. And so what I have to do is I have to put in equal amount of cake and BNB dollar-wise, value-wise, you know. So in order to do that, I have to buy some cake. So let's go into the trade. I can do the exchange. And obviously I could have used the same cake that I had from earlier, but I want to put the cake that I earned there into the staking and then purchase more here because the staking has a higher APY. So I choose cake. There it is. So I want to switch the BNB into cake, but how much should I leave? I still need to keep some left in my BNB balance because to pay for those fees. And as those fees, as you saw with those fees, they were only 0.1% of one, right? So I don't need that much. But so I don't want to do max here because then I would have no BNB left. What I want to do is I want to reserve some. So I'm going to reserve 0.1. So now I have 0.3 to play with. And that 0.3 needs to be divided by 2. So that 0.3 divided by 2 is 0.15. And so now I have half of what I want to use for BNB, half what I want to use for cake. So now I'm going to do swap that. What is the fee here? It's even less now. So that's cool. 3 zeros. Confirm that. Okay, close. And now we wait. Swapping. Looks like it's already done. There it is. Go back to my farm. Look at that. Since I've been working, hardly working on the farm, I've already earned 5 cents. I want to add more cake BNB here. I don't have the liquidity pool token yet. So here's where I add, I'm going to do max cake so that it gets the equal amount of BNB. Boom, boom, boom. Supply. So now it gives me a portion of these LP tokens. Okay. You see how many times I'm having to pay fees. Luckily on BSC or BNB it's not that expensive. On Ethereum it is. Okay, so that is completed. Then I go into farms, come back here to add. I add the LP tokens that I own. Look at that, more income. I just added $100 to my income just for the year. Cash. Confirm, pay one more round of fees, 0.001. Whew, they are busting my gonads. All right, so while that's working, these are the fees that I had to pay. Totals out to something like $7.60 to set up that whole thing. I think that's worth it. So yeah, look at that. It cost me $7.60 to set up, what was it? $100 extra of income for the whole year. Like I mentioned before, there's plenty of other smart chains that I'm going to be looking into doing, this decentralized finance, decentralized exchange type of work on. Cardano's within the next couple months. Ethereum, once the merger happens, it'll be a lot faster, a lot cheaper. Solana, I mentioned that in my last video. I'll be working on that as well soon. So yeah, I think this is a bright future here. I recommend it. If this is something you're on the fence about, I think go ahead and pull the trigger. Take the risk. Why not? What do you got to lose? Besides everything. But yeah, I do want to spread out. I don't want to just hone in on one token. I want to diversify by checking out the different tokens and everything. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you on the moon.